Arrival of our dear guests, I kindly request we remain standing, then we sing the anthem, the EAC anthem.
Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Uzalendo pia mshikamano viwe msingi wa umoja wetu, na tulinde uhuru na amani. Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Uzalendo pia mshikamano viwe msingi wa umoja wetu, na tulinde uhuru na amani, mila zetu na desturi zetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Viwandani na hata mashambani, tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, tujitoe kwa hali na mali, tuijenge jumuiya bora. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
While still standing, I kindly request Uganda to lead us in a word of prayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly let's pray. Gracious and loving Father, thank you once again as we stand here before you. God of glory, in this room, we continue to exalt you in our midst as we welcome you, O Lord of glory, to continue giving us inspiration even at this afternoon as we launch the East Africa Community Quality Award. We thank you for the privileged day that you have made. May your presence lead us through in the next program as we receive, God of glory, these new innovations that you have brought through this East African Standard Committee. We thank you for being with us. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Thank you, Uganda, for leading us in prayer. Our chief guest, Honorable SG, Her Excellency Veronica Mweni Nduva, accompanied by the Deputy Secretary General, Customs, Trade, and Monetary Affairs. It is a privilege to have you here this afternoon. Stella Apollotti is my name. I'm a Principal Standards Officer at the EAC Secretariat, directly coordinating issues of standardization and conformity assessment in the region. I'm privileged to moderate this program for the launch of the award this afternoon. The award will take about 1 hour and 30 minutes. We have planned to have the award to be done within 1 hour, 30 minutes, if it will be okay. We shall try to work, because we had planned for 1 hour. Yeah, we shall try to move faster. And we have a small program. First, we shall have a short video to appreciate the 2024 award. And thereafter, we shall have an overview of the EAC Quality Award to know how far we have come, where we started, where we are, and where we want to go. After that, we shall receive remarks from the chairperson. We shall receive some remarks from the DSG, and we shall get official remarks from our chief guest, the SG. And thereafter, we shall go for the launch. The launch will be in 2 phases. We shall witness the handing over of the logo by our previous host, Uganda, to Kenya, and thereafter we shall welcome our chief guest to officially launch the 2025 award. At this point, allow me call the IT to play the video to enable us appreciate the 2024 award. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome for the second EAC Regional Quality Awards, and we are honored as Uganda to be hosting.
On the issue of supporting the micro, small and medium enterprises development, we should deliberate as East African region on boosting the competitiveness of the micro, small and medium enterprises to thrive in the market, place supporting them to implement quality practices.
As the EAC Secretariat, we remain committed to provide the support that is needed, to provide the leadership that is needed to be able to continue this legacy of quality from the East African community.
Oh, to the companies that won today, amazing. It is super. It is a testament that East Africa actually has potential to develop, has potential to compete, has potential to produce more and to satisfy its needs in terms of the diversity. You note that the winners are not in the same sector. We have academics, we have services, we have production, we have value addition. So all this is a combination of a joint effort to ensure that we as East Africans, we are able to have markets everywhere to compete with the rest of the markets that we have.
We are very grateful to ITC for co-hosting with us. So standards, at the end of the day, translate into the backbone of every business. Why I think the event has been very successful, because we've received all the national standards bodies of South Sudan, of Kenya, of Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi,
our role in that standard is to make sure that now the private sector become competitive. We come up with a product which actually meets the standard of EAC and international standard, so that we can make sure that we capture the market of EAC, we capture market of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, as well as international market.
Quality Awards is a good milestone for a markup program, having achieved a framework that has been adopted by EAC for recognizing both at the national and regional level. But at the same time, it is a very important initiative for MSMEs who see their efforts in attaining quality standards being recognized.
Thank you. That's just the feel of the EAC Quality Award 2024. Please reduce the volume. Thank you, Isaiah. Indeed, as EAC, we are committed to support technically and also look for funds where possible. We are committed to provide support and leadership. And that's why we appreciate really coming in of our dear SG to launch this issue. We give thanks to Uganda for hosting the meeting. And I think we want to congratulate Tanzania. They took most of the awards last year. And we want to congratulate Kenya. They took the Best Service Award of the year. But from what I've been getting from the partner states, they are all geared to 2025, so watch out. So as we congratulate you, I think given the time, we were going to have an overview of the Quality Award, but I know the SG office is quite busy. We'll go straight to remarks from the chairperson, then we get remarks from DSG, and thereafter remarks from the Secretary General, and we do the launch. But Secretary General, as we start, I just want to recognize before you, we have delegates from Kenya, we have delegates from South Sudan, we have delegates from United Republic of Tanzania, we have delegates from Uganda. We also had delegates from Uganda from the members of parliament. They have stepped out a bit. We have Somalia online, and we have also Rwanda online. And with us also we have our partners. We have our partners from Markup 2, our implementing partner ITC. We have PTB, we have Trademark Africa, we have EABC, that is a member of this committee, and we have EAC Africa. So these are the main delegates we have in this meeting. And just to summarize the award, the 2025 award will be celebrated with the theme, Raising Standards, Driving Regional Excellence, and Global Competitiveness. Today, we approved the roadmap for this activity, and the intention is to hold this activity at the sidelines with the MSMEs celebration, which EAC undertakes annually. EAC developed a framework for undertaking this award, so we have a framework that has been approved by this committee. We have, in that framework, we have a number of awards that are recommended, and every year we develop a criteria that ensures transparency in the process so that whoever wins, and that same procedure is used at national and regional level. So a company that wins in Kenya could as well win in Uganda. So that is briefly the brief about the award. But we have brochures for the 2024 and the 2025 award. We have also developed a concept which the committee approved in the morning that will sustainably manage the award. So with those few highlights, allow me invite the chairperson to say some few remarks, then called the DSG that will later call the Secretary General. Thank you.
Thank you, Stella. Our chief guest, Her Excellency Veronica Handover, Secretary General, East Africa Community, Deputy Secretary General, Madam Annette, and Director Customs, distinguished guests, good afternoon. Mine is very brief. First of all, to say that I'm pleased to be here to witness this very important occasion of launch of the Quality Award. Just looking at the definition of quality. Quality means the degree or standards of excellence. And when you look at it in the broader terms, you are looking at the quality of the products, you are looking at the quality of services, you are looking at the quality of the management itself, you are looking at it in the broader sense. And this impacts all of us as a community and also as countries. And that is what we are going to do. So as Stella has said, I want to appreciate the East Africa Community Standards Committee for coming up with the framework and also for ensuring that there is sustainability of this program. The next award Kenya is hosting, and I want to challenge all of us to mobilize all industries, all organizations in our countries to participate in the 5 categories so that we have good representation, because the moment we have quality in East Africa community, the community will be able to tap the very many opportunities that are in the region, that is the African region, and globally. And the more we are going to make our products and our services competitive and globally. So I want to challenge you also to have other partner states also purpose to host after Kenya. And also I want to request our development partners to continue giving support to this program. So with those remarks, I want to say thank you, and our guests, welcome to grace this occasion.
I now welcome DSG. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to you, distinguished audience. Honorable Secretary General, Her Excellency Veronica Handover, who is also our chief guest today, the representative of the EAC Standards Committee, Dr. Geoffrey Murira, honorable members of Parliament, executive directors from the Bureaus of Standards, EABC Acting Executive Director, representatives from the development partners, as we have already heard from Director of Ceremonies, members of the East Africa Standards Committee, private sector representatives, members from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon again. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the EAC Secretariat, and especially on this special day where we mark the launch of the EAC Quality Awards 2025. Allow me, first and foremost, to express my gratitude to the chairperson and the members of the Standards Committee for accepting to undertake this very important activity on the sidelines of your 27th meeting. Your agenda is very heavy, but you've still set aside the time, which demonstrates the importance of this process. I would like, in a very special way, to welcome Honorable Secretary General and to thank her for gracing this event. This is the first time that a Secretary General is attending an event of this nature for the Standards Committee, and I think this is worth celebrating. We thank you very much, Honorable Secretary General. I'd also like to thank our development partners, especially those that support us in standards activities, but more so those that are supporting the awards, the quality awards. Honorable Secretary General, we started off by piloting the awards in 2022, where only 3 partner states participated. Having learned from that pilot process, in 2024, a few more partner states joined, and in total we had 6 partner states that participated. For the 2025 award event, we will have all the partner states represented, and it is in this spirit that it was felt important to officially launch, given that all our partner states are going to be involved in this selection process. So we thank you all partner states for your interest and also for showing the East Africans that quality lies at the heart of competitiveness. Please publicize these awards so that we can have as many businesses participating, but also to understand the importance of quality for the region. The launch of the 2025 Quality Award is a step in the right direction, and many of the partner states have already set aside resources from their own budgets within the Bureaus of Standards to support these quality awards. So for that, again, we're extremely grateful for recognizing how important this is for the region. During the 2024 Quality Awards, we've seen a synopsis of that in the short video. I challenged the EAC Secretariat to work with partner states to come up with a mechanism for sustainability of these quality awards. This is important for the region, and we cannot depend on development partners. And I'm glad to hear that already through this morning, this has already been deliberated upon and will be presented for final approval through the policy organs. Thank you very, very much for that consideration of a key sustainability mechanism. It's also very pleasing to note that we will celebrate the next awards during the MSME Trade Fair. Again, that allows us to bring visibility to the award process and also visibility to those that will be successful as awarded and those that will learn about this process and learn about quality for the EAC. So we hope that this will also contribute to a culture of quality and sustainability. With these remarks, I thank you very, very much for the processes that you contribute towards the successful award ceremonies. We look forward to your collaboration. We look forward to your advice on taking these processes forward. And on these remarks, I would like to invite the Honorable Secretary General to deliver her remarks. Asante sana. Honorable Secretary General, I welcome you.
Thank you, DSG, Annette, for your remarks. Thank you also to the Chair for your kind remarks. A very good afternoon. You're well. Karibuni Arusha. Yes. Director Flavia usually invites me to launch things. I think that is her specialty. Things that have been there, but somehow she just wants me to launch them again. So I was joking the other time, it was something else. So I'm ready to launch the next thing. I'm waiting for the sound to be adjusted. Isaiah, I can echo. I was asking DSG Annette, from the video, there's so much branding. Why am I launching without branding? And standards is all about brand recognition. Where are all these banners that were in Champala? So, but anyway, we'll proceed. Isaiah. Is there a problem with the mic, please? It's okay now? I think it is okay. Okay, I proceed. Chairperson of the East African Standards Committee, Ms. Esther Ngari, represented here by Geoffrey Muria. CEOs of partner states, bureaus of standards and weights and measures institutions, honorable members of parliament who are here before, the acting director of executive director of EABC. I don't know if I've seen him around. Okay, you're also acting on behalf of the acting. Representatives of the development partners represented by ITC and PTB, members of EAC, ESC, representatives of the private sector institutions, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to join you today as we officially launch the 2025 ESC Regional Quality Award. This is an important milestone in our regional journey towards excellence and competitiveness. The ESC Quality Award has grown into one of the most consistent and impactful regional initiatives, and I'm pleased to note that over 40 enterprises, small, medium, and large, from across diverse sectors, including services, have benefited from this competition. These awards go beyond recognition. They offer a launchpad to the continental and global markets, inspiring enterprises to align with international best practices and benchmark their performance on the world stage. We commend the Republic of Uganda, particularly the Uganda National Bureau of Standards. I heard Stella talk about most of the awards being swept by Uganda, and Oh, URT, good. I was going to call for an audit. For successfully coordinating the 2024 edition, which culminated in a highly impactful regional ceremony in Kampala. Uganda's leadership kept the momentum alive and raised the bar for future hosts. I noted my DSG commended me for coming today. But what she didn't tell you is that last year when she went to Uganda, she didn't even tell me. I'm sure she left me here. But December was a busy month. I'm just trying to throw her under the bus. But congratulations, DSG, for your leadership in this. I really, really appreciate it. I also wish to extend appreciation to the Republic of Kenya, which will host the next awards ceremony. Do not let us down. We are confident that Kenya will continue to build this legacy and deliver another memorable milestone in our journey to promote a quality-driven East Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the importance of building a quality culture in the region plays a very important role in adapting standards and best practices, eliminating non-tariff barriers, something that our leaders are very much vested in, supporting value addition and driving industrialization, all of which are priorities under our 7th ESC development strategy. I am particularly happy to note the introduction of a new award category in agro-processing, given that a large portion of our region's GDP depends on agriculture. This is a timely step in promoting value chains, boosting agro-based exports and supporting our vision for structural transformation. I did a little bit of homework and discovered the 5 categories: the company and the products and the service category, exporter of the year, and the individual. So I just wanted to ask who won the individual? Just a little bit of trivia to see. Who won the best company of the year? Surely it is on screen. So I see it was CAPS Limited. So I'm pleased to note the introduction of agro category. I'm happy to learn that this year we have introduced an expanded focus on public service, recognizing the quality of service delivery, especially in institutions such as national standards bureaus, which directly affects the private sector ability to operate efficiently and competitively.
I also note transparency and inclusivity through the establishment of the Regional Quality Awards Task Force, which ensures active participation and ownership across partner states. And thirdly, the strategic decision to hold the award ceremony alongside the EAC annual Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Trade Fair, one of our most vibrant platforms for entrepreneurship, innovation, and youth empowerment. I'd really like to ask, have we participated in this MSMEs Trade Fair? A show of hands, kindly, for those who have participated. In our last trade fair, it was in Juba. Okay, yes, I remember her photograph, certainly, she was there. It was a great, great, great event, and one that is so vibrant. The MSMEs who come and those who are there, you bear me witness, it brings MSMEs from across the region. It is something that our MSMEs look forward to with great anticipation, prepare and bring their products. It's a great platform. And a great honor that these awards will be held alongside that. As we launch the 2025 cycle today, I encourage all of us, all enterprises, to take advantage of this early notification process to prepare and participate. Whether you are a small startup, agro-processor, a service provider, a public institution, this award is your opportunity to benchmark, learn, and grow. I'm also pleased to share that Somalia, our newest EAC partner state, and I know that they are online, has already expressed interest in participating. This marks a significant step in regional inclusivity and the expansion of the EAC integration values through quality-driven competition. As I conclude, I wish to note that we are operating in a global arena. Our products are not ring-fenced. Our products are open to competition from the region with COMESA, with the ACFTA. I never get that acronym in the right order, but you all know what I'm talking about. And the tripartite. Our goods are subject to competition, so standards remains central. And with this, I really just want to thank our stakeholders, especially our partners who are here in the room today, the EU, the ITC, the national standards bureaus. Your work in making this process robust and credible is really appreciated. I am very confident that this initiative reaffirms our collective commitment to building an EAC that values quality, rewards excellence, and empowers enterprises to compete, trade, and thrive within the region and globally. I look forward to seeing all of you in Nairobi, where we will be celebrating the champions of quality. I thank you.
Let's give another big clap for our chief guest. At this moment, allow me invite the CEO of UNBS and the chairperson, the CEO of Kenya. We want to hand over, symbolizing the movement of the award from Uganda to Kenya. So, our chief guest, the 2024 award was hosted by Uganda. At this moment, when we launch the 2025, we want to recognize Uganda and see Uganda hand over to Kenya as the new host. Uganda, please.
Just a few words, if I may. Deputy SG protocol observed. As Uganda, we were really honored to host this event. it contributed massively to awareness raising amongst all sectors in Uganda. We were actually asking to host it again, but unfortunately Kenya was excited about it. But I can assure you that come next year, we may require that Kenya Airways has additional couple of flights every day before, during, and after the event, because Uganda is going to flood Kenya, and I suspect we shall take most of the accolades. This year, actually this year. I suspect we may take most of the accolades. So the partner states, please stand warned. We are coming. It is now my honor to pass this over to the Republic of Kenya. Yes, from Kenya.
Delegation from Kenya. Thank you, Uganda. At this point, allow me invite our chief guest near that TV there, accompanied. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable SG. We are committed and we are going to make it historical. You know Kenya very well. Yes, so be prepared, and I want to warn our partner state, Uganda, that we might decide even the next year, the other year, to continue hosting. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenya, for confirming. Please, accompanied by the chairperson and the Deputy Secretary General, Director, please. We are now going to this moment where we shall do the launch of the 2025. And the DGs of the partner states, you can come along.
Mimi ni Dr. FPT Japan, ilaisi na haraka zaidi kupata magari bora kutoka kwetu. Ingia sasa.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome for the second EAC Regional Quality Awards, and we are honored as Uganda to be hosting.
On the issue of supporting the micro, small and medium enterprises development, we should deliberate as East African region on boosting the competitiveness of the micro, small and medium enterprises to thrive in the marketplace, supporting them to implement quality practices.
As the EAC Secretariat, we remain committed to provide the support that is needed, to provide the leadership that is needed to be able to continue this legacy of quality from the East African community.
Oh, to the companies that won today, amazing. It is super. It is a testament that East Africa actually has potential to develop, has potential to compete, has potential to produce more and to satisfy its needs in terms of the diversity. You note that the winners are not in the same sector. We have academics, we have services, we have production, we have value addition. So all this is a combination of a joint effort to ensure that we as East Africans, we are able to have markets everywhere to compete with the rest of the markets that we have.
We are very grateful to ITC for co-hosting with us. So standards at the end of the day translate into the backbone of every business. Why I think the event has been very successful, because we've received all the national standards bodies of South Sudan, of Kenya, of Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi.
Our role in that standard is to make sure that now the private sector become competitive. We come up with a product which actually meets the standard of EAC and international standard, so that we can make sure that we capture the market of EAC, we capture market of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, as well as international market.
Quality Awards is a good milestone for a markup program, having achieved a framework that has been adopted by EAC for recognizing both at the national and regional level. But at the same time, it is a very important initiative for MSMEs who see their efforts in attaining quality standards being recognized.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome for the second EAC Regional Quality Awards, and we are honored as Uganda to be hosting.
On the issue of supporting the micro, small and medium enterprises development, we should deliberate as East African region on boosting the competitiveness of the micro, small and medium enterprises to thrive in the marketplace, supporting them to implement quality practices.
As the EAC Secretariat, we remain committed to provide the support that is needed, to provide the leadership that is needed to be able to continue this legacy of quality from the East African community.
Or to the companies that won today, amazing. It is super. It is a testament that East Africa actually has potential to develop, has potential to compete, has potential to produce more and to satisfy its needs in terms of the diversity. You note that the winners are not in the same sector. We have academics, we have services, we have production, we have value addition. So all this is a combination of a joint effort to ensure that we as East Africans, we are able to have markets everywhere to compete with the rest of the markets that we have.
We are very grateful to ITC for co-hosting with us. So standards at the end of the day translate into the backbone of every business. Why I think the event has been very successful, because we've received all the national standards bodies of South Sudan, of Kenya, of Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi.
Our role in that standard is to make sure that now the private sector become competitive. We come up with a product which actually meets the standard of EAC and international standard, so that we can make sure that we capture the market of EAC, we capture market of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, as well as international market.
Quality Awards is a good milestone for a markup program, having achieved a framework